Oh, okay. We're a little late, but we're here. Oh, excuse the chair and the shakes. I'm here. Fucking finally. I don't know, it's only 5 minutes, but still, it feels like, I don't know. It's like one of those mornings when it's just past 10 o'clock and you're already ready to call it a day. Like, that is the morning I'm having right now. I'm ready to call it a day. I don't know what this door has. This door. Day? Oh, words are hard too. Oh. Okay. Coffee helps. Okay, Anne's here. Kristen's here. Alright, just in case you haven't picked up on the clues, we are doing book stuff today. And Anne says, I know those days. Yeah, it's one of those days. The reason why I'm late, I'll give you my excuse, like letter to the teacher here. I was setting up my lights and getting everything ready, turning off this, turning on that, getting everything set up. And when I stood up, I was almost done getting everything together. And when I stood up to move a light, the dogs were like immediately, they have to go outside. Like, it's time. They have to go outside. And then they had to take forever to go outside. And then when they came back in, it's like Ashley did a fake out of like, hey, I'm going to throw up in the living room floor now. But she didn't. She just made those noises and then looked at me. Like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know. So, okay. It's a morning. It's a morning and I need some happy book stuff. So we are doing some book stuff. It seems like the end of the month is a great time to kind of play catch up in my book journal and do things that maybe, clean things up, log things that I haven't got to yet, blah, 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 all those things. But my big thing that I wanted to do today that I thought would be fun was, so in January, I did my overview page. And in February, it didn't happen. So I got as far as this, putting some stats on there, putting some quotes, that kind of stuff. But that's as far as I got. So I thought today might be fun to start here, and depending on how long this takes, then we can switch back to the overview stuff and log books. That's what I'm thinking. That's where my head's at right now. And if you're wondering why I scroll back and forth to go to other pages, okay, so I have, let's see if this makes sense. I have like an earlier version of this dated yearly planner on my iPad, and I started using it when it was still sort of in test mode. So if I go to the overview page, my links right here don't work like they should. So like if I were to go and try to click, March, it goes here because it's an old, like, I don't know if you can see that. See how that like highlights like this? It's got old links. So if you're wondering why I don't just like hit the button to like go, like if I want to go to March, why don't I just hit March? It works on the monthly pages, but these pages that have like this bar, since this is like the test version of the planner, those links didn't get fixed. The one that's in the shop, it's right and it's fixed. And I just haven't decided how annoying it is. Like, do I want to re-import the fixed copy of this planner on my iPad and then copy over all of these things? I don't know that I want to do that, but I feel like if I do it, now is the better time to do it than when I get halfway through the year. I don't know. We're just going to see how annoying it is. It's kind of annoying. So I don't know. I haven't decided, but that, if you're, just in case you're wondering, that is what's happening whenever I don't click these links on the pages with these. I don't know if anyone even noticed it, but I noticed it to the point where I am like double checking, making sure that the file in the shop is the right one. And, you know, I do have like the test version, and do I want to pull in the other version? I don't know. See, well, it's annoying. It may be too annoying because I just want to go there. And then I want to go to the overview. Yes, the overview is the next page in this instance, but whatever. I don't know. Haven't decided. But Aaron says I'd say do it now. Just copy and paste the whole page. And it's one shot per page. Yeah, see, now would be the best time to do it. Because, I mean, I have done a lot of editing. I have added pages, a lot of pages here, but it's not too terrible. I mean, I can copy and paste these things. And I can go and delete the pages that, you know, that I've done in between. You know, I can do all those things. I just haven't. But I feel like now is the time to do it. I should do it. So it feels like there should be more pages here, but I haven't. I don't know. The reason why there's not more pages is because I deleted the empty pages. So, see, damn it, there it goes again. Like I should do that here. This is going to be part of our catch up. So I've said this before, but I will say it again. One thing I like to do is as I go through and, stop it. I will stop it. Okay. You know what? Oh, it's because the link thing doesn't really do so well with the picture on. Okay, so I will go through here and I will put the covers on the pages, you know, that correspond with those links. And then I will go back and delete the pages. I always forget. It doesn't work when the image thing is turned on. Oh, well, these are just in order. Why don't I just do that? I delete those empty pages because it's just, I like a clean little flip. And this one. And this one. Okay. Now, let's confirm. Have this one? Yes. And this one. I always like to double check because I have screwed this up before. And it's much easier if you don't screw it up, obviously, if you're going to be deleting pages. Okay. So now I need to delete these pages. Okay. And that just gives me like a nice clean flip whenever I'm going through. And it just makes me more happy. Right? There you go. That looks lovely. I like it. Aaron says, I've been setting up my new quarterly. Woohoo! Did you finish Dead After Dark yet? No, I've got, how much do I have left? I think the last time I listened was on my phone, but let's see. So it may not be, it says 3 hours. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so 2 hours and 57 minutes. That's how much I have left of this. There's a good chance I will play this today and just finish. Well, I doubt I'll finish it today. I've been playing it off and on as I work and do stuff, and like the hubby gets to listen to some of it whenever I play it when I'm in the shower. I'll like put the phone in the bathroom with me and play it while I'm in the shower. But okay, so for those of you who have not seen the update, I started the Sookie Stackhouse series. This is the book series that the show True Blood was, I don't even want to say like based on, inspired by, whatever, you know, because it's like those, you know, they're never really the same, obviously. But I have to say, okay, I love True Blood, the show. And I think the reason why I was hesitant to check out the books is because, like, you know, you like the show. Is the book going to be good? Is it going to be like the show? Is it going to be very different? You know, I know when it comes to books that have been made into shows and movies, like, you always have to keep those separately in your mind. But I think the biggest reason why I was hesitant is because I love the show Vampire Diaries. Okay, we've been chatting about this in the team chats because Claudette is just now starting it. I think she's on season 2 now, and I'm rewatching it for like maybe the third or fourth time. I don't know. And I love the show. I started the books years ago. It was after I started watching the show. The books for Vampire Diaries, so drastically different. And honestly, I hated them. And that is a strong word, but I don't know if I just dislike them so much because I love the show so much and it's so vastly different. But I think maybe that's one reason why I was hesitant to start this, because I thought it was going to be a disappointment like those books were. But I really like this. So far, I really, really like it. So I will be continuing with this series. And it's like I'm picturing the people from True Blood, the show, as I'm listening to this. And I've heard, someone commented on my TikTok that the first book is very close to the first season of True Blood, but then after that it's like vastly different, and I'm okay with that. It's been a while since I've watched it and rewatched it, so I think that'll be okay. But so far I really like it. Like, I really like it. So I do plan to do the whole thing, and I was really surprised to find out that the whole series is in the Plus catalog on Audible. Now, I don't know if it'll stay there because, you know, sometimes they rotate those. But right now, the whole series is in the Plus catalog. So I feel like I'm really going to be taking advantage of that subscription while it is unpaused, because I have paused it before. But right now it's unpaused, and I'm gonna go for it. Erin says she has another series that came out after this one that is also really good. You recognize the characters, but it's different enough to be new stories. Okay, yeah. I'm excited. I like it. I mean, the cover's kind of odd, but I'm going with it, and I like it. So if you guys have other recommendations, I'm trying to make better use of my Audible subscription because I have it turned back on right now. I did have it paused for a little bit, but I'm trying to make use of it. But the Plus catalog, I don't know, it's kind of hard to browse, and it's not the best. And then it's like the books you really want to read are like, you got to do credits. But most times it's better to go buy the book or download the book on Kindle Unlimited and then get the discount for the audiobook, because usually the discount, like even if you download the Kindle Unlimited book, the discounted price is usually less than your Audible credit, so you might as well just do it that way. So that's my tip if you're getting into audiobooks. But yeah. Okay. So yes, this is one new series that I've started, and I'm liking it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Hello. Thank you. Okay, those are coming out tomorrow and what's that? Thursday. Okay, so February. This is what my February looked like when it was all said and done. I feel like that is so light right there. Like, you can't even see that. I mean, when I zoom in, it focuses and you're fine, but back here it just feels really light. So, I don't know. Okay. I want to do this page because I really like the January one. I want to do something different. I thought about, like, what if I did a little tiny thumbnails of the books that I read that month, but I feel like, okay, that one counted as January, but I feel like if I just take all of them, that's going to be like really big. So what if we do something like in Procreate where we're making it small? I'm going to go to my book journaling one. And let's see, do I have a size that's small? The reason why I say small is because it's like, it's not going to be as big. I mean, that's obvious. Damn, that was lame. But I'm just thinking if I did it here, like, okay, I feel like this, let's start with this. Okay, I'm going to take some of this I'm going to do a screenshot and copy. I feel like I want to change this look of this area. Oh, well, okay, sure. Go large already. That's fine. Okay, so let's go to the back so that this looks a little bit different, I think. And maybe I'm going to go ahead and let's do the large one. And I'm just going to create a border. And I am not too good with those goals here this time around, but that is okay. I can't be perfect. Okay, and if I need to change the color to match the color scheme of this, I can totally do that. Do I want to do something like this? Okay, I want this to match this spacing. I'm just playing this by ear. Okay, so if I do something like that, then we've got kind of like a quotes area. See, my quotes got a little bigger. That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to turn off images. Like maybe I'm going to stick this off to the side, and then I can do a sticker right here that says quotes. So maybe this, let's copy that. And let's pull this to here. Okay. And then paste this. Okay. And then we'll just pull this guy down here. So we're kind of keeping that little spacing. I'm going to turn off that selection. So this is my other stats. Ooh, what if I did this? So we're going like full on collage-y. And paste that. Okay. Kind of like building our own little grid here. Okay. All right. I'm digging that. I don't know what's going there. Oh, okay. So this is where the little book view can go. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay. So what we will do is I'm going to take this. Actually, let's get it that big. Okay. So I'm going to take this. And why am I... That's not how you copy in here. I was about to do the... okay. You guys can't see it, but whenever I did this copy, because I didn't have image selection turned on, there's actually like the grid lines. You cannot see them. I'm looking at my screen right now up here, and you can't see that. But I'm going to turn on handwriting and images so that I can get this. And I'm going to say screenshot. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to go copy. And then we are going to go back over here to Procreate. And this is my book journal stack in here. So I'm just going to hit the plus and say clipboard. And because that bothers me, we're going to go. And I always like to keep this one fairly close to the top because this is the one that I use to create the little color strips. So I'm going to go here. And just to make this easier on myself, I'm going to have my Notion pulled up on the other side over here on my other computer so that I can see this. All right, we're going to say insert a photo. And we are just going to put all of these on here. And I'm just going to get them in and then I will arrange them. What am I doing? This is like, that's March. What fucking month is it? Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Insert a photo. Okay. Where are we at? I have to let's go all the way back here. This is where we start here. Okay. And here. And you have to tap out. I don't know if you guys know this. But if you're putting stuff in here, like you can't add another photo without tapping. Oh, well, it tapped out by itself. Okay, ignore me. Damn it. You can't drag another one in. Apparently you can still hit this and go to it. But you can't drag another photo in if this is still selected. So if you have that problem, if you're trying to drag from like the notes or something, then that is what's going on. Okay. This one, I'm having to like double check over here. And, oh, I missed this one. Wait, where am I at? Damn it, which one should I did that twice. Ugh. I swear. It's a morning. Okay, insert a photo. We are here now. Insert a photo. Oh, Aaron says, I think you can select multiple and drag it in. Can you select multiple here? Like, or if you pull up a side by side? No. If I did a side by side, I think I could do multiples. But what the... That is not what I meant. I swear it's this day over. Where am I at? Here. We're almost done. Okay. Insert. Is this painful? Maybe. Okay. And then these last two books of the month, they were like, they started out in February and then ended in March. So at first I was thinking, okay, I'll count them all as February because that's when I started them. But then it was like, it's really just a couple days. It's like really just half and half. So I don't know. Hang on. I got to get more coffee. Okay. So our next trick is getting all these nice and organized without moving them around too much. Because if you move them around too much over and over again, they're going to start to get blurry. And we're not doing like amazing things, so we don't have to be too worried. But we do want it to look decent. So I do have snapping and magnetics turned on. I wonder how many I can get on here. Like if I start them out this size, how many can I get organized on here? Alright, so I have snapping turned on, right? So if you're using snapping and you find that it's snapping to a ton of extra shit, what you can do is, I'm going to press and hold. So I'm just getting like what I want. Turn off all the extra stuff so that it's not snapping to things you can't see. Okay. I don't think I have any real rhyme or reason to how I want to put things. What is this blue line? What are you blue lining me for? Stop it. I just want a little bit like right there. Okay, remember we're going small, so it's not like super amazing quality, but we just want a little thumbnail view. Okay. What if we do... I wonder how many books we can get. Damn it. Rude. I wonder how many books we can get in a row. I don't know. That feels like that's going to be very large and disproportionate. I'm just going to leave it for now. And let's take this one since this one goes together. With that one. Okay. And then this one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to do something different every time, you know? I don't want it to be like the same. every single time. So I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. Okay. Sure. Okay, how many more do we got? We might run out of room. Let's take this one. May have to shrink some of shrink the audiobooks down. Maybe. Let's see. Let's do this one. So I like this height right here. This feels like a good height for these. And then, so, I hate to move these, but let's try to get these the same height. And then that way we can pull them down here. How many do we have left? We have 2. Okay. Alright, so if this is the proper height. Ooh, can we fit them? Maybe. Ah, stop it. Let's go a little bit. And then if we take... Oh no, we got 3. Damn it. It's okay. No, not that one. This one. It's not super high quality, which is why it's kind of a little jumpy here and there, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm thinking we just shrink these down so they're a little bit smaller and we fit it in over here. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look. There's like comments galore. Like, split screen, maybe you could banner to... Oh. You know, Suki, damn, you make a really good point, because I'm sitting here doing this, but see, now you say this, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Because I have that saved here, and right there. Like, I could just, boom. Damn it, Suki. I could just do, look how perfect that size is, too. Like, and that would make it so easy, like, moving forward, if that's what I did. Like, I could just put that right there. Suki. Suki, why didn't I see your thing before? Damn. Okay, I kind of like that better, because then it's just like right there. It's just like right there. Like, these are my books. Like right there. I already made that. Okay. Dude, that's a really good idea, because I already have mine going for March. I mean, this is okay, but like Erin says sometimes you just gotta work harder, not smarter. Oh, do you know how embarrassing it is when you mean the other way around? Like, that's smarter, not harder, but you say harder, not smarter, and then you're just like, okay. So now you know 2 ways to do it. I like the other way better. I like this way much better. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Then in this case, this stuff, like, okay, let's turn off images. Well, maybe that does still... Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, get up here. We'll use you up here somehow. Okay, and then... Get over there. And we don't need this. Toodles. And then this is just, like, perfect. Like, right there. Okay, because that lines up. That's just... yes. Okay? That just lines up great. That lines up great. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay, so this one, I put this one in here because technically I started on the I started on January 28th. I'm looking at the thing on my screen and I could just see that. So I started here, but it ended up reading it through part of it, so I included it in my February banner. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with this, okay? Y'all are too funny. Okay, Anne says Suki rules. I'm giggling over here. This is so fun. Suki says, I remembered because I was just checking out your IG account to look for books. That is a great place to look for books, by the way. It is. Excuse me while I have coffee. Look, I really want to show you guys my coffee mug, but I'm so scared that I'm going to like spill it because it's really cute. Look. See, nope, can't see it. Oh, how far can I tilt it without spilling? Shit. Okay, just read it. Look how cute that is. It's my coffee mug this morning. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, that is, you know what? That is so much better than what I was messing with in Procreate. Okay, and I like this because I still want to do like this, you know, thing. Do I want black? Like, what did I do in January? Look, I'm gonna have to like scroll so that I can look in January. And then, so I did black here. Do I want to do black again? Maybe? Okay. Let's go here. Because, I don't know, that's like a cool look, right? Maybe I should do black again. Okay, let's go back to January. And I'm just going to grab this. I'm just going to grab this. Copies, because it's got like this little outline and everything. And see, it is annoying to switch. Damn it, I'm going to have to make the change. Okay. All right, so let's paste this. Is that spot on? I think it is. No, it is not. Come on now. There. Now it is. So this, let's just move you just a smidgen. Because, you know, perfectionism, whatnot. Okay. You don't line up exact. Okay. What the what? We're going to have to adjust this. We're going to just stretch you just a smidgen. Well, I thought I had this perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I like the black and the white and the, you know, and we can always change like if this color needs to be. What is happening with the, oh, that's underneath. Y'all quit. Oh, perfectionism. Okay. All right. Let's say go to the back. Okay. Oh, this is white. White. Okay. And then I'm going to turn off image, and then I'm going to say, we don't need you. Okay, so that can be like a little sticker. You can put a stick there. And so I tried to do some of this stuff like before you got here, so that I have like, this is my reading goals that I did not really stick to at all. So, but I'm just keeping them. So eventually I will. And then these are my stats. I did this morning. Okay, so the number of books is 12 for the month. I did have some overlap because the last two kind of like they went over into March, but it was 1 bonus, 8 arcs, and 3 audiobooks. It was 3,076 pages. 274 of those got overlapped into March. And then 32.96 hours. When you see this, when I do 32.96 hours, it means 32 hours and 96 minutes. And 66.2 of those hours were overlap into March. Okay. Favorite books of the month, I went with Charring Bones for the regular book, and then Cold Heart. That's not the right hearted. Damn it. Resize you. Just there you go. Cold-Hearted Casanova for the audiobook. And then favorite author of the month, I went with Brandy Hines. Favorite narrator, I went with Heather Long. That is one of the narrators from Cold-Hearted Casanova. Favorite genre, dark romance, no surprise there. Favorite trope for the month turned out to be second chance. Who knew? Okay, I read several second chance novels in February. So, and I didn't realize that. So if we're looking at this list, second chance, we've got this one and this one. Not maybe halfway counted this one and this one and this one. Okay, all of those were second chance. So I like, how crazy is that? I didn't realize that was going to be the trope of the month. And then I've got some quotes here. I'm going to add a sticker should I add a sticker that says quotes? Or should it just be just some quotes here, like just centered? What do you think? Maybe, ooh, hang on. I can see it in my head. I just got to find it. There are quote stickers somewhere. Ha ha. Here you go. Okay. So we're just going to put like little, what? Why you do this? So rude. Okay. I'm going to put a little quote sticker there. Okay. Copy. And we're going to no. This? No. I'm just going to leave it the same. And we're going to put that there. Okay. Little quotes. I feel like that needs to be flipped, but whatever. We're just leaving it. Okay. We're just leaving it. Because whatever. We're leaving it. It's fine. So, little quotes area. It could be a different color in the background. I don't know. All right. So, this needs to be a thing. Let's just see what we got in here. We could use one of these. Or what if we use a photo frame? So if we did, I don't know why I keep going back to Pink Queen, but it's a vibe. So, let's see, where's my functional stickers? And I like the light pink. Okay, and then like this could be the stats. Okay. Oh, I think we need a white sticker in the background though. So, why does it start doing this? Okay, I need a blank page. Paste. I said paste, you rude thing. Paste. Okay. And then if we just do, let's just do white. Okay, copy, paste. And we're just gonna put you here. Okay. And then you come, stop it. You come to the front. And then let's make sure this is not selected. Okay, let's take this, cut. And we're going to put this here. And we are going to change the color because we don't know what the fuck that's saying. Alright, let's just go here. Oh, look at the near perfectness of this. Okay, I feel like we need a color. Okay, so what if we do this pink? And we go here. Okay. And oh, the winds are blowing. And then paste. And then I'm gonna do this. Okay. Alright. And then we're gonna take here. Go to the front. And then here. Go to the front. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put that there. And make this white. Okay. And then now, this is a thing. And I'm going to say cut. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going to turn that back on. And see if this. Cut. Okay. And then now, I can put this here. I kind of want to tilt it. You guys know how I am with the tilting. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put it right there. And, oh, should it go right up against the edge? Maybe a little overlap right there. And then get a little clip. A little clip. No, I don't want pink. I want black. No? Nah. Okay. Let's go to here. See what we got here. Nah. Here. Here. Yeah, well, okay. We're just gonna go with that. Okay. And then paste. And then turn. And then size. And then there. Ooh. Okay. Now we got our little stats over there all clippy clapped. And then, ooh, I feel like this pink needs to match that pink. Okay. So turn off images and text. And then I'm going to select all of these. Color. Custom. Match to this pink. Thank you very much. That feels so much better. Okay. I like it. All right, now we need photos. Okay, I'm feeling very good about this. Very good. Ooh, what if this, pull that down to there, and then pull in something here. I'm kind of liking, sticking with the pink. Why did it start doing that? So rude. Stick that there, I think. Yeah. And then something about this guy. I always like this. Gonna go here. Okay. If you have trouble with your skinny stickers, zoom in. Okay. Stick that there. I like that. And I kind of like it to go over here as well. And, yep. That's feeling good. It's kind of bothering me that this is not black. How important is that? Copy. I don't know. Let's see. Paste. Why does it not want to paste when it's on image? So rude. Okay. So if this is here, ooh, look at that, sizing up real good. Okay. So go to the back, and then, okay, I don't want to type that, so I'm gonna take this guy, copy, and why? Try this again. Oh, because I didn't have text on there. Okay, copy here, paste here. And what is this supposed to say? Reading goals for the month. Okay, well, that's easy enough. All right. Reading goals for the month. And stop it. And let's, center. Thank you. Stop, you fool. Okay, there we go. I think that's centered. Okay, we're gonna say it's centered. Okay, that feels much better. Okay, Aaron says, I've had issues with GoodNotes not wanting to resize, especially when going smaller. Yes. Okay, so anytime if it's a small sticker, zoom in. If it is a skinny sticker, like if you're doing something like these right here, especially, okay, if you're doing something like that, let's just go here, for instance. If you are trying to, why? It's like it doesn't want to paste if your image tool is selected. Was there an update and no one told me? Okay, so, all right, if I go to resize this, it wants to go really big, really fast. And you're like, what the fuck? That's not what I want. So I've learned that if you go to the inside to resize instead of going to the outside, that makes a big difference. But if it's just really small in general, sometimes it's just a pain. But definitely zoom in. Don't be afraid to zoom in. But like, go to the inside instead of the outside. See what happens when you go to the outside? But if you go to the inside, it makes a difference. So keep that in mind if you're having trouble with like skinny stickers. That is one thing that I've learned. Okay, now let's put, okay, no, we need some decoration right here. I'm thinking this, oh look. Yeah. Just some little, that's a pain in the ass. Like, that's just not cool. Put that there. And then maybe this guy. I'll put that here. Kind of like that. Yeah. Like, why is it not wanting to paste if you're on the image tool? If you're wanting to paste an image, like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay? Alright, so now we get to play with book pictures. So, I'm going to pull up my Pinterest. And see, bookmarks, Pinterest. Let's get rid of you. Okay, I'm gonna go here, and let's see. This is gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna like pull pictures in from. Get out the way. I'm gonna pull pictures in from the different boards for February, and then figure out what I like where. Okay, so. And okay, so I've had this, I think this came up in like a previous YouTube video. I have my boards sorted like alphabetically, so it makes it so much easier to find the boards that I'm looking for. But for some reason, when looking at it on my iPad in the browser, it ignores the sorting and like I don't know why. Like, it's only, I can see it sorted on my computer when I pull it up on the browser there, but not here, and I don't know why that is. So, okay. Let's see. Charring Bones was one of the books for this time, so, some good ones. I mean, that's a good one. Why not pull him in there? Okay, and we'll play around with these. So, I'm just going to stick these over here for now. Make sure that's straight. Okay. And then, well, there's that knife. That's, ooh, what if we did, since I already copied that, what if the knife goes right here? What if it goes right there? No, let's make it a little smaller. That just seems fun. Okay? It just does. Maybe if it's just a little more like this. Okay? Yeah. I'm good with that. Okay, I kind of like Scrabble tiles. Okay. Oh, look. We are going to crop you, though, because I don't like that at the bottom. Okay. So we're just going to stick you over here for now. Okay, maybe that's all from that one. And then scattered glitter. This was one. So I feel like this one. Okay, I feel like that would look good with this whole page vibe. Okay. I mean, so hard. I want all of these. I mean, sure, why not? Hello. Kind of got like a black and white thing going on with pink. So, I mean, one of these could look good. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. This is one. I kind of like this photo. I mean, maybe this one. Okay, come on. I feel like that goes with this vibe. And then there's some other books for The Broker. That was this one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I've already cropped those two down, so maybe I can pull those in and put them there. I think that would be cool. Throw those. Okay, so I feel like I need this color, something with that color going on in here. So, I mean, that feels like that has that vibe, maybe. So pull that one in here. I like doing, like, you know, getting some consistency. Okay, so technically I'm gonna leave that one out because that was sort of like mostly a January book. So maybe this is all I want. Let's see what we got if we just do these. Okay. All right. I feel like maybe I do want one of those pink-haired ones because it just looks good. So maybe I want this one. Okay, let's just stick you off here. Okay. All right, so I feel like we've got a very like pink and black and gray type of vibe going on. So do I want, let's see. Maybe I want this guy here. I like to think of this as like a grid, you know, and then overlap here and there accordingly. Alright, so what if we do something like this? And then what if we do, I mean, I feel like this is going to be like not quite a grid. Let's see. It's one of those things you just like have to play around with it. Okay, I don't want to go back and forth and look at January and then second guess myself. Like that would not make me happy. So if that does, okay, come to the front. And then this one's like here. And then we've got this one here. And then, oh, okay, stop it. We can always come back in and add like any of these little spaces, like add some other colors there. I feel like, let's see. And we can crop some of these things down too. I just don't like to crop them yet. All right, we're going to do some overlap because I think that'll look good. And just how I want to overlap. Okay, sometimes it's hard to talk and do this. And I think it'll look great if I do, okay, we're going to come to the front on this one. I think it'll look good if I do some boxes around these two. So, right, that one might be a little hard to see, but if I put something behind it, it'll look different. Okay, and then, okay, that's not bad. Okay, bring this to the front. Okay, all right, that might be a little hard to see, but I can sort of see what I'm meaning here. All right, so I'm going to say send this to the back so that that's got some overlap. Okay, so I'm going to do white boxes on all of these photos. Okay. And we'll worry about, you know, proper layers in a moment. Let's just get these on. Okay. This one here. And I think that's right there. I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sometimes like a very structured grid looks good, but other times like this overlap stuff looks really good. And then you can add like textures and stuff behind it. Okay, that's fun. Okay. All right, so first let's bring this to the front. Bring that to the front. And then is our handwriting turned on? Yes. Okay. So let's say this. Go to the back. And we're going to do the same thing with this. Go to the back. And do I want that to overlap that? I think I do. Alright, so we're going to say this. Go to the back. And actually, now that that's there, we're going to tell this to go to the back. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we need some color in the background and some textures and things. So I'm going to come in and let's do like this here. Okay. And then we can take this guy and put that like right there. And then we can do this and say go to the back, so that's like behind that. And actually we could take this and do something like that. So kind of, oh yeah, and then maybe this guy can go in here somewhere. So I like it here. If we do that, let's go to the back. Kind of like that. Okay. And then maybe we take this guy. Copy. So we've got a different one. And I think I like this side better for some reason. Okay. And we do that. And go to the back. Okay. I feel like something needs to happen right there. Do we have anything we can use there? I mean, another flower couldn't hurt. Kind of like that over here. Oh, like that. And then I could do, what does this look like? If this goes, that. And then we say, nope, not you. Oh, does that picture go out further? Does this picture go out to here? Sure it does. I'm gonna say go to the back. Okay, just that little bit does something for me, I think. And then take that and put that like right there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think that's it. Or do we need this somewhere? Maybe this guy, we say come to the front, and we can stick him, you know, somewhere over there, and then do the black one. Why? Don't be an ass. Do the black one right there, and then also this is just shrink that a little bit, sticking out. Okay, well, I kind of like it right there actually, but let's do like that. Okay. I think I like that. And then, okay, let's close this so you're out of the way. And I think I want to do pink over this. So I'm going to do a highlighter, and I'm just going to take the pink, and we are just going to color this one continuous thing. Do not pick up your pen, and it'll show a little bit on the edges, but not too much. There we go. Now we've just got that colored a little light pink. Ooh. Okay. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. I think that's done. It was a little over. No one is surprised. But what do you think? I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. Okay. All right. Well, I think that works. I think that works. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Anne says looks great. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I mean, we could go through and take like some of the things, like I'm going to turn off image selection, and we could take this and make this like a pink color and see what that does. Like if we like it, like one of these pinks. No. What if it was this pink? You know, like if we did that and did this one and do a pink. Maybe not that pink. Do this pink. Okay. You know, just for something fun. Maybe this one also gets pink. But maybe this one is like this pink. Well, okay. I think I can dig that. Ooh, I like it. That's fun. I like it. Yep. Okay. I can dig this. I can do that. Yep. Of course, now I'm thinking, well, what would it look like if the black went top to bottom on these edges? But then no. I like the borderness of it. Okay. Well, that's all I have. I like it. It makes me happy that I finally have this fucking page done. Just in time to do the one for March. I swear. Okay. That's all I got. I didn't realize it would take this long. We did have a whole book discussion at the front of this, and that's okay because that was fun. But that means I didn't have time to do the overview thing, but I can do that on my own. That is fine. I need to get caught up because I don't think I did any for March. I think I have almost all of February on there. I think I stopped my overview with this one. So I think I have all those on there. So I just need to get my March books on my overview. And then I think I'll be good. Okay. Where did you get your dragon? This dragon? Look how cute it is. Okay. So this I got from, what is it? She's, Mika's Dragons. Ugh. I got it from Mika's Dragons. And yeah. Mika's Thunder of Dragons. You can find her on Instagram, and I'll drop a link in the description for it. But this was a drop that happened in like early February. Like, she does periodic drops. You have to watch because it's like limited times, and she does it. She only opens up the drop for a certain amount of time, and then it's closed. I want to say maybe it's every 2 months. Maybe, I think. But when I got this, at the same time, I also got the little smut keychain. And I got the smut street sign. How cute is this? So it's 2 pieces. But how cute is that? And it can, sit on my desk. Just a little smut street. And the dragon came with a birth certificate. So how fun is that? Okay, look, her name is Kai. So how fun is that? So this was like it was like a Valentine special edition one, but I just love it. I love it. And I ordered it for me, and then I was going to go back and order a different one, maybe like a black and blue one for the hubby for Valentine's. But then whenever I went back, the drop was already over. So it just lasts for like just a few days. Like, it's not, she doesn't keep it open very long at all. So you have to watch for the drops. She'll put a little thing like a drop is coming, and then you have to go and get it fast because they don't last. But let me go to just like a blank page here. There you go. So it's a little more. Ooh, let's go to a black page. There you go. Ooh, okay. There you go. Using my planner as a backdrop. Stop it. That's fun. So, isn't she adorable? I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. It's just so cute. And like the little tail with the little thing. So, it's all 3D printed, and I love it. And this just gave the hubby just more reason to why we need a 3D printer, which I've said I want one for a very long time. And they're getting cheaper, so one day we'll have one, but he wants to do like a whole thing and start a whole thing with 3D printing, so it could happen. But yeah, I will drop a description for her Instagram so that you can see like when she does drops. And I think like when I went through, like, you can track your orders through the shop app, and when I went on there to check, like, you can see some of her stuff through the shop app. So I don't know if she still does orders that way in between drops. I'm not entirely sure, but I will leave a link to her page on here because it's so cute. Oh my gosh, just look at it. It's so cute. So cute. So now I have 2 baby dragons, but this one's my favorite. It's just really cute. So, I mean, the amount of detail on this is insane. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good. But I will leave a link for that in the description for this video so that you guys can go check that out, because they are fun, and the box was fun, and getting all this stuff, it just, yeah. So I think her Instagram is Morley Gray K. I think that's what, I don't know if you can read that, but I think it's Morley Gray K on Instagram. Yeah, Morley Gray K on Instagram, so you can see that. But yeah. Oh my gosh, it says Dragon Care. It says, please do not leave your dragon unattended. Mika's Thunder of Dragons is not liable for scorched earth or damage to your home or goods, including burnt books. That's freaking adorable. Says accommodation. Please do not let your dragon get hangry. We recommend snacks every 2 to 4 hours for a well-behaved baby. That is fucking adorable. Okay, that's just adorable. But like, there's some other ones, and then like when she does her drops, there's some that you can customize too, which is really cool. But I think she only opens it up like every 2 months, maybe, because like when you place the order, it says that it's made to order and can take like 6 weeks. And yeah, so the birth certificate says February 13th. So I don't know if that's when I ordered it or when she made it, but it was like the first part of February when I ordered it. So that could be the day. But oh, so cute. Okay. All right, but that's it. That's all I have, unless you guys have anything else. I'm doing like an online digital art summit this week and working on a few products and getting my garden set up and all that kind of stuff. So that is what I'm off to do now. And maybe find some chocolate. I don't know. Is it too early for that? No, it's never too early. All right, that's it. I'm out, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta and toodaloo.